who are some guys you think could break out this year? Who are some guys that, when you look at it and you go, that might be a guy that takes a jump and kind of helps elevate the entire team?
Well, the two guys that I suspect the most that are in line for that play the same position and are battling for the starting small forward spot, and they may be battling for it all season, are Karis LeVert. And, it's hard to say, well, a guy who was an automatic bucket with the Pacers is going to take a huge leap. But I think that he may take a big leap in terms of his fit with the rest of the team. He spent the offseason really working on, I don't want to say getting in better shape, but really just taking care of his body and really making that a focus. He's also really made a focus to become a facilitator, which I thought in a couple of the preseason games, he looked very good at not only scoring, but keeping the ball moving. And JB Bickerstaff has even said, we want him to facilitate more. We've asked him to do that, LeVert, but we also don't want him to forget what he does best, and that's put the ball in the basket. So, I think if he gets it figured out in Cleveland, he could be a huge boost that maybe a lot of people aren't suspecting will be a huge boost amongst all this talk with Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, and Evan Mobley. People may forget about LeVert a little bit in there. And the other guy, of course, would be Isaac Okoro, who I believe, look, we saw the leap Darius Garland made in year 2, or from year 2 to year 3. And now Isaac Okoro is entering his own 3rd season in the NBA. And that's usually when guys take a leap. And this is really his, again, I don't want to say make or break year, but this is really kind of the year where you're going to make a decision. Is this guy really going to be, part of our long-term future? How good of a fit he is. So I think Okoro could be in line for a big season, whether he starts or comes off the bench, simply because the pressure is off of him. You talk about all these other players on the team, the young players. Okoro's kind of the forgotten man, but he could really turn into Andre Iguodala or PJ Tucker role player type that does exceptionally well.